Another concept that we need to fully understand is the algebra of functions. Okay, so with this, it's very important for advanced mathematics. It's doing calculus. You still need to put functions together, split them, and things like that. There'll be what you call partial fractions. Those are also important. So now, if you look at this, okay, there are certain operations that are very important. You've got to know, for example, how to put functions together. So what is important is to recognize the shape of these. Okay, you recognize, for example, f plus g, x like this. It means that you're adding these two functions. Okay, so if I had x here and I had if f of x was x, g of x was x plus 1, I simply add those two. So it will be x plus 1, which is 2x plus 1. That's your that will be this function. The same applies to this. So if I say f minus g, look at that shape. I can put them like this, or I can be given like that. So that means that I'm just simply subtracting these. Now, here f of g, x, is the same as multiplication of these two. Okay, so we need to recognize this shape, because they can easily become confusing. Okay, so here again, if you have f of g like that, set up like this, it's the same as f of x and then g of x here. So this one here will be our setup that we can actually use to do some operations. Okay, now I've put this in red for a reason. Okay, I've highlighted this for a reason. Reason being that this sometimes gets a bit confusing because it's similar to this, and this is the one that is usually common in some difficult questions. So you've got to be able to differentiate this one here, okay, this one and that one. What's different between these two? The best is to know the structure of this one. So it's fgx, okay, like that. So you know this is multiplication of the two functions, and it can also be set up like fxg, gx, okay. If we come here, we can also see that we have f of x, f of gx, okay. So again, here now we know that gx is an input into f, okay. So now we can say that f has g of x as an input. Okay, so this and this are different from this and that. Again, know this one, this structure, know that structure there, know this structure here, know that structure there, so that you know that this and this are the same thing, but this and this are different from that one here and that one here. Once you know these four, okay, 1 here, 2 there, 3 here, 4 here, then you'd have known the language of the operations on functions. So in our next video, we look at we practice with some examples, some exercises.